In a secluded and picturesque town, nestled amidst rolling hills and dense forests, there stood an ancient and enigmatic inn, the Ravenwood Inn. Its reputation wasn't built on opulent luxury or lavish accommodations, but rather on something far more spine-chilling, a room with a dark history. This notorious room was none other than Room 213. Its fame was not the result of exceptional views or plush bedding. It was infamous for being haunted. Whispers of its unsettling past echoed throughout the town, making it a must-visit destination for thrill seekers and paranormal enthusiasts. One stormy autumn evening, a couple named Sarah and Mark decided to embark on an adventure like no other. It was their anniversary, and instead of a typical romantic getaway, they chose to spend a night at the Ravenwood Inn. Intrigued by the tales of Room 213, they saw it as a daring and memorable way to celebrate their love. Upon arriving at the inn, they were greeted by an innkeeper with a demeanor that hinted at hidden secrets. She wore an expression of foreboding wisdom and warned them about the room's grim history. She spoke of guests who had heard chilling whispers in the dead of night, seen shadowy apparitions lurking in the corners, and felt the temperature plummet to bone-chilling levels. But Sarah and Mark, fueled by curiosity and a hint of skepticism, dismissed the warnings and eagerly accepted the key to Room 213. As they entered the room, the atmosphere shifted palpably. The air grew heavy with an unexplained presence, and a pervasive feeling of unease settled over them. The faint sound of whispers seemed to emanate from the walls themselves, and they could swear they saw fleeting shadows in the periphery of their vision. Determined to document their experience, Mark retrieved his camera. They huddled together, their breath visible in the frigid air, and began to ask questions into the darkness. Their voices quivered as they sought answers from whatever unseen forces might be lingering in the room. Then it happened. The room's temperature dropped drastically, and the camera's microphone captured a bone-chilling voice that seemed to echo from beyond the veil of the living. It said, "Get out." Terrified, they made a dash for the door, but it wouldn't budge. Panic set in as they realized they were trapped in a room that had suddenly become a nightmarish prison. The whispers grew louder, more insistent, and the shadows took on sinister forms. Desperation drove them to continue recording their haunting experience. The voice, once a mere whisper, grew stronger and more pronounced. It began to recount a tragic tale, a story of a long-lost soul, a previous guest of Room 213, who had met a gruesome and unjust end within these very walls. As the voice spoke, the room itself transformed before their eyes. Furniture moved of its own accord, and the walls seemed to ooze a grotesque substance. They were trapped in a waking nightmare, unable to escape the horrors unfolding around them. Time lost all meaning as they endured hours of torment, until, as the clock struck midnight, the room felt eerily silent. The temperature returned to normal, and the shadows dissipated like mist in the morning sun. The door, once firmly locked, swung open, granting them escape from the room of horrors. Sarah and Mark, shaken and traumatized, rushed to the innkeeper to share their harrowing ordeal. The innkeeper listened intently, her gaze fixed on the floor, as if acknowledging a dark secret she had long held. She then revealed that the spirit haunting Room 213 was that of a restless soul seeking justice, a soul unable to find peace until its story was told. She explained that many guests who had experienced the room's horrors had their lives irrevocably changed by the encounter, often becoming passionate advocates for the restless spirit's cause. Sarah and Mark left the Ravenwood Inn that night, vowing to share their terrifying experience with the world. They uploaded their recorded footage to the internet, and soon their story spread far and wide, solidifying the legend of Room 213. To this day, the Ravenwood Inn continues to draw brave souls eager to explore the mystery of Room 213. But one thing remains certain. Those who enter that room are forever transformed by their chilling encounter with the supernatural. And so, the haunting tale of the Ravenwood Inn's Room 213 endures as a testament to the enduring power of the unexplained, and the courage of those who dare to venture into the unknown.